Spirit of the Lord is upon us because he has anointed us to bring good news to the poor. He has sent us to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, freedom to the drug addicts, freedom to the alcoholics, freedom to the abused and the left behind, and to the orphans, new mornings, and to the bearded man who sleeps beneath the broken down house across the ditch. You see him riding his bike, pushing his lawnmower down Yale. Unexpected liberation. And to the legions of men beating down the path to the liquor store, liberty and a purpose for life. He has sent us to bring recovering of sight to the blind, healing for the sick, healing for the diabetic, healing for the heart condition, a wake-up call to the bedridden, a get-up call to the paralyzed, the maimed, the amputated, and the shriveled woman lying for 15 years on a sweating cotton mattress, sick over her great-grandchild whose father is locked away at negligent correction. The alarm clock jokes for salvation, to proclaim the year of the Lord's favor, the day of vengeance of our God, to comfort those who mourn, to comfort those who mourn in Allendale, to give them a garland instead of ashes, the oil of gladness instead of mourning, the manner of praise instead of the faint spirit, medicine instead of sickness, speedy clinics instead of all-night lines in the ER, new houses instead of crumbling shacks, new schools instead of new prisons, new grass instead of new weeds, to give them fields of flowers in place of fields of broken glass, fields of employment in place of fields of desolation, tree-lined sidewalks in place of dark alleys, men in place of vicious animals, women in place of weak men, healthy children in place of orphans, live music instead of live bullets, driveways instead of drive-bys, open doors instead of boarded up windows, light instead of darkness, that they may be called oaks of righteousness, the planting of the Lord, that he may be glorified. They shall build up ancient ruins. They shall raise up former desolations. They shall repair ruined cities, and every gaping roof, broken staircase, pot-marked street, and cracked sidewalk, fallen houses shall be raised up. In every crack house, crackhead Laura, and the hooker hotel shall be leveled to the ground. The devastations of all generations shall be brought down. For behold, I am building a new Allendale, and the former things, the liquor store shootings, the robberies, the male prostitutes in drag on Sprague Street, the women lingering on Portland Street Bridge, the skeletons drinking 40s from the paper bags at P Avenue at 7 o'clock in the morning, the 5-block walk to the bus stop when you are 7 months pregnant and it's 89 degrees and you are only trying to get home to make a paycheck for a household of 5. No, the former things shall be no more remembered, and even never will they ever come to mind. But be glad and rejoice forever in that I will create. For behold, I create in Allendale a rejoicing, and her people a joy. I will rejoice in Allendale and be glad in my people. No more shall there be in her an infant who lives but a few days, or old man who does not fill out the days of his life. For a child shall die 100 years old, and a sinner 100 years old shall he be accursed. You shall build houses and inhabit them. You shall build schools and learn in them. You shall build hospitals and be healed in them. You shall build businesses and spend your money in them. You shall pave roads and drive on them. You shall plant vineyards and eat their fruit. You shall build and not another inhabit. You shall plant and not another eat. For like the days of a live oak tree shall the days of my people be, and my chosen shall live and enjoy the work of their hand. You shall not labor in vain and bear children for calamity or abandonment or fear welfare checks or sex. For you shall be the offspring of the blessed of the Lord, and the children with you. You shall live together in a new Allendale, and a new Allendale shall fill out all your days. From the ashes of hell shall rise a new Allendale. Amen. Amen. Amen.